Good morning. This is Dhruva. Today I came back with another learning video. The topic is nervous system. Before starting, I have a few questions. Okay? How does your lungs know to breathe when you sleep? How does your heartbeat know to pump faster than before, to pump faster while you're running? Okay, then how does your hand knows whenever in your next time the mosquito is biting to shoot it or kill it? It's all controlled by your nervous system. Okay, the nervous system is mainly divided into two parts. First one is central nervous system. Second one, peripheral nervous system. The brain and spinal cord comes under central nervous system. These nerves, you can see, these nerves come under peripheral nervous system. Let's start. Okay, nervous system is a complex of network cells that carry messages to and from the brain and spinal cord and all the parts of the body. We all know nervous system is divided into two parts. Mainly two parts. Nervous system is divided into central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Further, peripheral nervous system is divided into two sections: motor division, sensory division. Sensory division is used for sensing sight, touch, smell and pain. Motor we all know sensory division means sense organs: nose, ears, eyes, tongue, skin. Okay, they all comes under. And here backbone, here backbone. Okay, not backbone, spinal cord. Even they call it as backbone. Okay, this is the brain, right? Yes, this is the brain. And here the sensory division part comes. When we touch, smell, sight, everything, the sensory sends the message to the brain. Motor division gives the message from the brain. Means sensory will say no. After that, the brain will say you should do this. Motor division will take that message and come and say to sensory. Sensory brain said to you to do this. Okay. Again further motor division is divided into two sections: somatic and autonomic. Somatic means brain will say to spinal cord. Brain will say to spinal cord, say Dhruva's right hand to lift. Then spinal cord will say okay to brain. Then it will say, Dhruva, lift your right hand. Then I will lift. Okay, it will say, Dhruva, lift it down. Then it will lift down. Okay, somatic means that. And autonomic for autonomic example, heartbeat. Yes, heartbeat. Heartbeat is example, no? Heartbeat will be pumping. I can hear my heartbeat when I kept the stethoscope. Heartbeat. Last time in my last video about respiratory, it will go through here, then it will go under, then it will go further under. Okay. Okay, it'll go further inside everything. Okay, go further. In my last video, respiratory and circulatory. Okay, heartbeat is example for autonomic. It will be pumping. If brain says stop, heart dead. So heart will be pumping. And lungs breathing. When we born, only brain will say diaphragm, be pulling the oxygen, push the carbon dioxide. Next, again autonomic is further divided into two sections. Sympathetic and parasympathetic. Okay, these sympathetic, parasympathetic. Okay, the brain, we said motor division will send the get the information from the brain, and sensory will send. Okay, that was right one. This is how full nervous system is. See, full nervous system. So it will send up. Okay, now I'm giving you more examples about human nervous system. When you see, you will be blinking your eyes. Okay, it will be it's example for autonomic. It will be blinking. And lungs, it will be when you see something delicious. My favorite is chocolate. It will be delicious. Okay, that time in my mouth saliva will form. Okay, and digestive system, it will be digesting. Okay, those are the examples. Let's talk more about the brain. Okay, the brain is like it lives inside the skull. The brain is shaped like a mushroom. In my last video my first video about the human body, the amazing machine of the world, human body. Intestine is in snake shape and stomach is in bean shape. And in the ear, my next video will be about the ear. In the ear, one snail kind of shape is there, but it's not a snail. Okay, the brain is shaped like a mushroom. It weighs around 1.3 to 1.4 kgs. It has nerve cells called the neurons. Okay, this big part, yellow color, it's not the real color. To remember, we kept the color. Okay, this big part, this is called forebrain. The yellow color part, it's called the forebrain. The forebrain is the biggest part in the brain, and this purple part is called midbrain. And this blue and this blue are called hindbrain. Midbrain and hindbrain are involuntary. This forebrain is voluntary. Okay, this is how all it does. This is cerebellum. This is cerebrum. Sorry, this is cerebellum. This blue color part is cerebellum, and this yellow color part is cerebrum. Don't get confused. This yellow color part is cerebrum, and this blue color part is cerebellum. Okay, this part in the forebrain is used for planning, emotions, judgment, everything. Okay, this part is used for smelling, tasting, hearing, everything, etc. And this part is used for vision and colors. This part is used the cerebellum. It's used to concentration, balance, and attention. When we are walking, we will not fall. It's balanced. Okay, it's all controlled by this guy. And the brainstem, when the brainstem continues, it will go as a spinal cord. It's used for breathing, temperature, heart rate. Okay, let's talk more about the spinal cord. The spinal cord is the highway for communication between the body and the brain. When the spinal cord is injured, the exchange of information between the brain and other parts of the body is disturbed. When the brain is when the backbone is broken, spinal cord is broken. If mosquito is biting the leg, if leg says brain master brain, mosquito is biting me, please send hand to kill it or shoo it away. But brain can't hear because there is connection through the backbone, spinal cord. Backbone means spinal cord. Okay, there is connection through the spinal cord. How can it hear? It can't hear. Okay, even spinal cord is divided into 4 sections. Okay, one part, second part, third part, fourth part. Okay, bonus. In my last video about respiratory and circulatory, I shared bonus. In this also I want to share bonus information. Animals which have more than one heart. In my last video about respiratory and circulatory, we said octopus has 3 hearts. But in this video about brain, nervous system, octopus have 9 hearts. 9. Okay, 9 hearts. And 9 hearts, 3 brains. Leeches have 32 brains. Leeches have 32 brains. 9 brains for octopus and 3 hearts. Leeches have 32 brains. We said last time in my video, last in respiratory circulatory, I said leech, if you put some tobacco plant and itching powder, then only leech will get out of you. If it sticks, it will be sucking the blood. Okay. Thank you. Please subscribe and press the little bell icon and press the like and share my video to your friends, relatives, natives and neighbors.